Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, February 19th. We are looking at the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. And last night, while I was working out, Soul Asylum's Runaway Train came on, and I had that song stuck in my head as every time it looks like this market wants to come in. Runaway Train, never coming back, wrong way on a one-way track. And that's what's happening. That's what happens to sellers since March of last year, as once again this morning it looks like it's just about
all aboard!
So let's get to what's going on in all the indices this morning. I know that was a little geeky, but I thought it was kind of fun. So let's look at the Russell. The Russell, we said, and again, I'll do all the charts today after the market closes for the IWMQs and SPY. Russell, one-time framing down 2 days. So what's the first thing they have to do? They have to stop the one-time framing down in the daily, come back into balance. Look at that. Remember in D period, just had that erratic price point that shot up. Well, look where it's trading right this morning. Exactly where that price point was and even above it. So the monthly's up, the weekly's balance, and if we take out yesterday's high, the daily will be in balance. You could probably make this just a 3-day balance. And more importantly, they're attempting to come out of, I said last week's range. It's not last week's, it's 2 weeks prior. That's the important one that had the big range down to the 205 level. They're attempting to come out of that. So, possible gap higher in the Russell to stop the one-time framing down. Triple Qs, also one-time framing down for 2 days. They got and stretched the bottom of their balance a little bit. Remember, they went out with a trend day. They have single prints from yesterday. Now, they're attempting to take back. Remember, they had a gap from the 17th. It looks like they're right inside of it. They look to gap higher, hold the trend day from yesterday, try to fill the gap from the 17th, and then don't forget, they have a double distribution day from the 16th also. The Russell also has that small gap up above. That's still some more work to do. Now, SPY and ES. We've been acting the best out of all of them. They don't have that overhang above us, the things that we have to work through. We don't have much to work through. We have yesterday's high, which we're attempting to gap above. Then we have the 17th high, and then not much. You have the POC afternoon rally high and the all-time poor high from the 16th. So, destinations and a game plan for this morning. So right now on the upside is 75 minutes to go prior to the opening. I'm going to use yesterday's high as both sides of the equation for now in case we do come back. I'm just looking at the pre-market high right now. Okay, 392.58. So right now, first one on the upside I'll use 391.51, yesterday's high. Then we have our pre-market high right now, 392.58, and then that daily high of 392.66. So very visual level, the overnight stopping right at the 17th high. And then above that, we have the 12 wide, 392.85, 393.29 afternoon rally high from the 16th. Remember, today is an expiration, right? A lot of times they try to have the market up. Well, we were up, $22 over the past 2 weeks. We closed at 392.64 last week. Right now we're trading at 392.24. So the market's trying to at least be even on the week, if not push higher. For the downside, we will use yesterday's high of 391.51 as your first destination if we gap higher. Then don't forget, we had a small price probe. We closed below it. Yesterday we had one. We opened below it. Was rejected. Right now it's being accepted. 391.43. Then we have the real important number for me. That's A's high from yesterday, 390.29. That's the price spike. That's where change took place, and we never got accepted back into it. Look at the difference. On the 17th, that's where change took place, but both J and K traded into it pretty good. Yesterday, we just dipped our toe into it and never saw it again. So that's really important. Then we have 390.04, our overnight low, right below A's low. A's high. And then the afternoon pullback of 388.20. Daily low of 387.74, which will become a weekly low if we don't get it. And that would put two weekly lows within 24 cents of each other. At some point, a target but who knows when that will be. Well, game plan for this morning. Right now we're trading about 80 cents higher than yesterday's high. So I like that risk reward for a call play. Anything less than $1, I would look to take a call play against yesterday's high. The gap fills, we come in about 5-10 cents. A lot of times they'll just fill the gap, so I wouldn't take the trade off right away. But if we get any acceptance into M's range, then I would take the trade off. That's a call play. As far as a put play this morning, really don't have one. I mean, if they're to open, push up, and see if we front run the overnight high and or the 17th high, maybe a real quick put play to see if it backs off a little bit. But other than that, the only put play I would even attempt to do is if we were to really push up, get the POC from the 16th, maybe take a put play against the afternoon rally high from the 16th, because that's the last line of defense before the all-time high. See if they react there. Again, any acceptance above that, I'm out, because then the all-time high should fall. Early plays here in CamelbackTrading.org's voice channel room. And then on the chart, just going to show you the daily 8-day balance. Yesterday we got to within 24 cents of the bottom of the balance. Now this morning we're attempting to take out yesterday's high and start migrating and see what happens at the top of the balance. So don't forget, both gap and balance rules will apply. Good luck trading today. Have a great day. We will recap the day, the week, and all the charts at 4 p.m.